Welcome back here to Fox 51 today. Not talked about often enough, but heart disease is the #1 killer among men and women in this country. We're joined now by John Moore with Trinity Mother Frances Hospital here in Tyler. And John, you got an awesome new technology, and this is where technology, you know, we talk about how good and bad it can both be. This is a good instance here. We've got something really cool that the hospital is just unveiling. Tell us what that is. You can assess your heart health now without having to visit a doctor.
It takes about 7 minutes, Ben. Thanks for having us, by the way. It's called Heartaware, and if you'll go to our website, tmfheart.org, there is a little icon on the right side of the screen, and you can click on it, and it takes about 7 minutes. I thought, hey, if I'm going to talk about this, I better go do this myself. So a couple of areas I need some improvements. So, you know, even I working in the healthcare field, I learned something about, you know, my family history and some other very important things. So if you can spend 7 minutes online, you know, reading the stories of the day, you can spend 7 minutes online taking a heart risk assessment.
Yeah, and that's right. And John, I think something that scares a lot of people is the fact that even if you're relatively healthy, you feel like you eat pretty well, family history is a big part of being prone to heart disease, is it not?
It is, and that was, when I took the test, that was the area that I got dinged the worst on, because there's a pretty big family history for me on both sides of the family of heart disease. So what this does is it gives you an idea at the end of the assessment. It will tell you, you know, where you rank. It'll show what the low and the high scores are and where you are in that chart. And if it's bad enough, we have a free phone call you can make to one of our telecare nurses, and they can consult you. And if it looks like you need to go see somebody, they can arrange that for you.
Okay, very good. So you want to look at those results very carefully. Now, what incentive is the hospital offering this month to help people become a little bit more heart healthy?
I'm glad you asked about that. We have 4 fitness centers in the region, and we are offering, for the folks who take this assessment, no obligation, we're going to give you a 1-day pass to any of the 4 fitness centers. You can go out and try it out, because the best thing that you can do is not be sedentary. Diet and exercise is the thing that doctors have all told us for years. It is still the way to avoid early onset heart disease, or to help delay problems even if you already have them.
Now, John, we know the new Lewis and Peaches Owen Heart Hospital opening later this year. Are there more educational tools like Heartaware being unveiled here maybe in the future, in the upcoming months?
This is just a sneak peek of the kind of education we're going to be doing once the Lewis and Peaches Owen Heart Hospital opens later this year. The Owen family was very, very generous in making us, putting us in a position where we were able to build the area's only freestanding heart hospital. We're excited. There's going to be a lot of technology obviously in there, but the education side of what we're going to be doing with the new hospital is really exciting, and this is just a sneak preview of it.
Well, John, it's great that the hospital is also building awareness around heart health, and we know this month especially because as we talk about it, and rightfully so, of course, cancer gets talked about a lot here in this country.
It does.
But heart health not so much. Now, if people want to take this assessment online, how can they do that?
Well, if they'll go to the website, tmfhc.org/heartaware, or you can go to tmfheart.org. Either way, it'll get you there. And the instructions are pretty easy. If I can understand it and do it, anybody can do it.
You got it. All right, John, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really appreciate it.
Hope you'll take it too, Ben.
I certainly will.
Okay.
Thank you very much, John.